Alright, hello and welcome back. So I think this is going to be our final part of Digimon Digital Card Battle. Because I am pretty sure, or I'm not pretty sure, this is the final boss of the regular game. And I'm not going to continue and do all of the post credit stuff or anything like that. I'm gonna just beat him and then we'll move on to the next game. Maybe in the future I'll revisit or something like that. But this is where I stand right now. So essentially, last night I got home. And I did throw together a new deck that will hopefully beat this. I realized that I cannot battle Rosemon, and I cannot leave this area, so I can't even acquire new cards. So it's going to just be a little bit of go in and hope for the right things to happen. So this will be a lot of give and take, because I don't really want to go back to my last save to redo all of the battles and stuff like that, because I do know that what I have will work. It's just a matter of attempts. So I'll probably use save states. We'll just use a save state like right before the battle starts, like in the intro, and then if things aren't going well, just load up the save state and move on to the next attempt. Other than that, I think we are going to be good to get going on it, and we'll see if we do in fact beat this. So, oh, it is not on the screen. There we go. So, essentially, the thing I threw together, what are my buttons again? Did I set it? It's this. Okay. So essentially, I'll show the deck really quick. So essentially, it's it has red that has counters, but it also has some. I'm using a lot of yellow cards as kind of support, because I can force them to. So with Digimon, force them to use X, which will force them to use Crash, which will lower their HP to 10. Because the plan is essentially, if in my first two deaths I can take out the Apocalypse, then I can trash down to the bottom, hopefully have all three of my partners, depending on how much cards left in the deck and numbers and blah, and then just use those to finish the last two off. Again, it'll be hit and miss. We could beat it first attempt. We might beat it in the 50th attempt. I have no idea. I hope it doesn't take that long. But that's why we're going to use save states and just kind of go for it. So, yeah, we have the Digimon, then just Vermilimons, because their HP is just high. Plus, it has the plus 20 for Digivolve, whatever. This just doubles our attack. You know, these are just generic, you know, counter for circle, gives us priority if we need it. This just counters circle. This counters X, so I wish I had more Muchomons, because in theory, the best thing would be is these as well, so they force the use of X. If I could force them to crash and then just counter the crash, then I don't even die from it, and I just get the free kill. However, as I said, I don't want to go back, and I can't acquire more cards at this point. So I'm stuck with my singular Muchomon. So if we see this thing, that's fantastic. It's not a crutch point. Then the Agumons. These things just kind of delay This makes our HP the same as the opponent's, you know, makes their HP the same as ours. It just kind of generic stuff, and then the three partners. So I think this stands a better chance than the counter strategy because, as I saw last time, the counter strategy, the computer just started using triangle for no reason, or what seemed to be no reason. So I don't know if it's a consistent strategy or not. So the hope is that this will be a little more consistent. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to hopefully get through this. Okay, so I'm going to just save state here, because then we can just get into the repetition of battles a little bit faster if we need to. Yeah. So we'll go for it and see what happens. Going first is, I mean, it really doesn't matter. It just depends on what I start in my hand. And I'll just say it one more time. So once we are done this battle, that is going to be all for this series, for this game. Mainly because, like, all the stuff after is just kind of side questy whatever stuff, and I'd rather just move on to another game, which, if you have suggestions for what I should play next, by all means, throw it out there. This is a terrible starting hand because I'm getting rid of a bunch of my good pieces. I could just use this. Anyways. Force the Apocalypse. The only thing is that it heals usually. So, like, in the best case scenario, I'm gonna throw this hand away. Best case scenario is essentially we can start building up our DP early. Which, see, like, with this does us no good. And now we've thrown all our pieces out, pretty much. But we'll try one more hand and see. See, like, this is not good either, but at least we can prep for being able to go into Greymon, which has at least that counter that we can rely on. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll have the counter from Canamon in case the computer decides to be dumb. Hey! What's up, Bryson? Yeah, I'm hoping I can kill this thing. Yes. We're not going to be going into this thing, most likely. We're definitely not using that, though. Okay. But yeah, so essentially we just counter hope early, and we don't really have any support that would help us at this point. Okay, it's perfect that he uses the heal early as well. Are the cards? You know what? We're fine merging franchises, so why not? Heck, one of the games I was thinking of playing through next is Pokemon Nova Red, which is Digimon and Pokemon. So let's just keep merging franchises, anyways. Alright, now we see what the consistency of the deck's like. Oh, and now we get Muchomon too, but he's going to be useless because we're Digivolving immediately. Because we definitely do that. This, and then going to Greymon. And then we just hope for the counter strat, I guess, with this. Yeah, we just hope that it goes for Darkness Zone. Nothing else we can really do at this moment. We get first attack. There's no point in using Gamble because we at least live. Okay, it does use Circle, so hopefully we can just get the counters off all early and then we're good to go. Because if we can get a counter kill on a Pokemon before having to use the partners, that is like ideal scenario. Okay, once again we won't use anything. So Bryson, are you you coming to the shop tomorrow? Need to figure out who's all gonna be there since we're down some people. Also perfect, we get the counter again. Okay, this forces HP to become the same as mine, but then does... This honestly is not fantastic, because it really does nothing for me. But at the same time, 4, then 4. We need to use this hand anyways. Just in... no, we'll throw this one away. Okay. Keep this one. Because we're going to hopefully just hold on to Saberdramon for a while. Plus, if we can somehow get into Vermillion here, that would actually be really nice. Okay, so it might just kill here. I think it's probably going for Triangle if it's using Grand Sevens. But the only other thing I would do is force it to... I think I just have to hope. If it does use Triangle, that sucks though, because I could have forced X, forced it to crash. But then it even might heal, and if it heals, it hurts anyway. Oh, new deck to try out. Also, it didn't. Perfect, I got the counter. Is it the stupid loop deck, or is it, is it something completely different? Okay, this thing does go into the champion, which is fine. So at this point, I don't think it has anything that boosts. No. So I can take whatever here. I could force crash. Yeah, I think I forced the crash here. Because... Actually, no, I'll hold on to you. But I do get to Digivolve into Vermillion this next one, as long as I live. So we'll just go... Just go for damage. I don't know what it wants to do. It scares me a little bit, but I'm not going to use anything. Oh, actually... No, I don't use anything. Yes. because then I draw 1, and then I have 4, which gives me my 3 partners. Oh, this... Okay, so it's crashing, and it's absorbing the crash. So this is worst case scenario. This actually sucks. Oh, actually, I do live. So actually, it's not worst case scenario. We're fine. Not the loop. Okay. I will figure that loop out. I think I need to like actually understand how the loop works so I can decide on how I should go about trying to counter it as well. Alright, let's throw this thing. Okay, so I also wasn't calculating for me winning here. I don't want to speak too early, but if I win first attempt, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This thing's using something random. I don't think it matters at this point. Okay, it mattered a little bit because it just nullified my everything. At least I'm eating hits from this, but I also... Oh, shoot, but it's gonna go into ultimate now. Okay. So I might not have to worry about beating this first try, because Venom Myotismon, I actually do not know how I go about beating it. I mean, I guess the counter strategy, but I also can't counter circle with Vermillimon. I can get a free 700 damage off and force it. I could also force it. Nah, that doesn't help me though. Well, I think we just go for damage, get a bunch of damage off on this thing. I don't have to worry about it killing me yet. Actually, I guess I kind of do, because if it triples, then I die. So is it best for me to use Toyagumon now? It might be, get some chippies off. Plus if it... Okay, it's just using a random thing. Whoa, what? Okay, did it nuke itself? Okay, well. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, we have to keep this hand. Because if we throw it away, we're just pretty much... Yeah, no, we have to just keep. Then we throw one card. Or actually, we just need to use one. So I think I just keep all. We don't use any kind of support, nothing. Okay, so it goes first. It probably triples, or it heals. just attack first. Yeah, I'll just force attack first and see what happens with 700 damage. Alright, well, I think we just win. Was not expecting that, especially because I didn't even have to go to my partners. It helps when the computer nukes its own Venom Myotismon, I guess. Well, we'll go through the credits. This was much faster than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be at least a few attempts. Oh cool, we got next Vmon. Phone is A. Boost attack power. Okay. So yeah, We'll go through the rest of the story, I guess. We'll just kinda, I don't know. Neat. So I was thinking for a next series, I guess I'll bring that up now. As I said, I was thinking potentially doing Pokemon Nova Red, the Digimon in Pokemon essentially game. It's a lot of fun. I was going to try and do like a Nuzlocke, except I've played the game a little bit twice. And it is a tough game. So I don't think Nuzlocking it is really viable. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. I do not recognize the number, so I will not answer it. They can leave me a message. So yeah, it's a tough one, so it'd just be pretty much a straight-on playthrough. Otherwise, I can also obviously play any of the other Digimon games from the past. I don't have the oh, why am I blanking on the name of it? The most recent one. I don't have that one, but I do have like Next Order. I have the complete edition of Cyber Sleuth, stuff like that. So I'd be more than happy to play through those. Other ones, like I've never played through Digimon World 1, so I'd be open to that. Digimon World 2 is, I probably wouldn't have all that much fun, but I'd play through that thing. That's a grind and a half. Digimon World 3 is really good. That's probably one of my favorites. Digimon World 4, I played it for like maybe an hour when I originally got it back on the GameCube. I'd play it again. From what I remember, it's absolutely horrible, and really hard, but I mean, give it a shot nonetheless. And then as for the other Digimon games, I don't think I've I've really played anything except for the Digimon Worlds and then Cyber Sleuth. And then obviously Digital Card Battle. So there's a bunch of options. Then obviously I'm also open to, there's still more, to doing something that's non-Digimon as well. I've thought about playing through like Final Fantasy VIII again, because that's my favorite Final Fantasy. I haven't played that in a long time. At least all the way through. I played it a little bit a few years back, but didn't go all the way through the game. Sure, we'll save. Why not? There we go. Yeah, we'll just go to title screen. So yeah, as I said, there is a bunch of like after credit, like post game stuff. I don't really want to go through it all, because if what I've read is true, it is a lot of just like whatever content that kind of leads nowhere. So there's no more story. It's just kind of side quests, collecting more cards, going for like, so like if I was doing a 100% playthrough, then obviously I'd have to do it. But I just wanted to play through the story of the game. And it was nice that it only took me 2 weeks to do it. So I think it's a good stopping point. I guess the stream's gonna end early, which is probably for the best. I should probably get some actual house stuff done. So I'll just end it here. Maybe I'll go have breakfast and whatnot, and then maybe I'll come back in a little bit and I'll decide on what we're playing through next and start there. So yeah, I think I think that's my game plan. So thank you for stopping by and watching. Sorry it was a short stream. I thought it would be at least an hour, but he was just easy, I guess. So thanks again for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and hopefully I catch you later if I do end up popping on to stream whatever I end up streaming next. Thank you again.